Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, where last time Geethan went on quite the adventure. He became an explorer, he learnt a new language, he killed a wolf, he became a father to a second child, he got married again, and he completely beheaded a man, just totally chopped a guy's head off to Geethan. So yes, quite eventful last time out, and I'm hoping that maybe this time round it might be a little bit more peaceful, because it was quite stressy last time fighting the bandits and dealing with a wolf and all that kind of stuff. So let's hope this time round it's all a little bit sort of calmer and a bit more peaceful, and we can just go and do some exploring and find some more points of interest. So right now we're over in that part of the world, and I think around here there's a few points of interest, but the bulk of them that we want to go and look at are kind of over here. So we made our way over here last time, and now we're kind of coming all the way back down to here. I think we need another 10. I think it's another 10 points of interest. So we want to get up to 60 to make our fancy book artifact as good as it can be. And we're on 50. Okay, so yeah, another 10 will do. Now, a few people in the comments were saying that there is another point of interest relatively close by. Now, I don't know if I missed it or, there. It's just there. Okay. Now, that could have appeared possibly. That could have appeared because these ones here, the realm capitals, will sort of appear and disappear as realms are formed, because of course that's how that works. So maybe when we set off on our journey from here to over here, that realm didn't exist. That place there just wasn't anywhere worth visiting, but now it's a realm capital, it is worth having a look at. So I think we'll pop over to there then, because it's practically next door really. So we'll go there, have a look around Hoboken Scar or whatever it's called, and then come back over here and go and take a look around the site of the Battle of Talas. And then maybe head down here, get those two, maybe get that one possibly, and then sort of come back around here. There's loads of points of interest around here. So we will get that done today. We're going to complete the travels of Geethan Geek, and we really genuinely are this time around. So let's make our way over here first. So let's go to there. I don't think it'll take that long. It'll take 3 months. Okay, that is longer than I thought it was going to. Maybe because it's all sort of hilly, it might be quite tricky terrain or something. I'm not quite sure. But okay, so there's no threat, I don't think. So if we take the guards off, we have one low chance of danger. Oh, and yes, thank you to the people in the comments that pointed out that we don't really need to have the Scout for Talent travel option on anymore, because all that does is allow us to get events that might help us recruit people into different open officer positions. So the officers around the camp are our quartermaster and our second and our chief cook and all that kind of stuff. So the people that we appoint into roles from the sort of option on the right there. However, I think we've got all the roles covered. I think they're all done, apart from the sort of, I can't remember what they're called, the clown or the jester or whatever it is. It's not that, but the person that we sort of make fun of to make ourselves feel a bit better. But we're never going to get one of those, because that's not really Geethan's style. So I think we can leave that off, because all the positions are full, and all that does is just slow us down. It's just travel speed -5. So at the moment, because all of our camp positions are full, we'll just leave that off, because it's just going to slow us down otherwise. So thank you for pointing that out, commenting people, because I had completely not noticed that. So there we go. We're just going to leave the forward scouts on, because that's fine. And that also does slow us down a bit, but travel safety is up by 20. Which I think is quite important. So there we go. One tiny low chance of danger. Let's head back over here then. Get time ticking on. And what's that position called? I can't remember what it was. The Stooge. That was it. We sort of humiliate them. Yeah, and I don't like that. That's not really Geethan's, way of doing things. So yeah, we're not going to get a Stooge. Oh, apparently a hook has expired. Yeah, okay, fine, probably. I don't know who that was, but okay. One of the many people that we've done work for. Okay, here we go. Friend to animals. Leia has been spending an unusual amount of time at the stables as late and has begun to neglect her peers at court. Okay, right. This does seem a little bit like it's possibly an event for somebody who's landed and has a court and possibly a stables. But okay, we'll change the wording. So she's been spending an unusual amount of time at the place where the horses are. I suppose we'd have stables in our camp. Maybe we'd have stables, actually. I kind of just thought we might have a post where we tie the horses, but we might have a little stables, possibly. So she's hanging around the stables at late and has begun to neglect her peers at camp. shall we say, because we're not at court. The child seems fixated on one specific horse and has even begun to claim that she speaks horse. Okay, how old are you, Leia? You're 9. I mean, that's good. That's exciting. That's all about imagination and creativity, and I'm all for that. The child then proceeded to blow raspberries with her lips and make whinnying noises, occasionally stopping to inform me what she and the horse were talking about. Apparently, this beast wishes to sit the council. Okay, I mean, we don't have a council. We just kind of gather around a campfire or whatever, but okay. What a wonderful imagination. Leia keeps the trait eccentric. Oh, that's brilliant. A horse is a companion unlike any other, Leia. So we could pick up a bit of stress. She'd lose eccentric and pick up compassionate, or stupid child, a horse is just a tool. Okay, so we're not going to do that because we wouldn't be mean to her because she's our beloved daughter and also we're compassionate. So do we either go for compassionate and pick up a tiny bit of stress ourselves, or let her keep eccentric? Okay, what's eccentric again? Diplomacy down, learning up, stress gain up, but stress loss up. Okay, monthly lifestyle experience up by 20%. That's quite good. Improves the withdraw from view countermeasure, tier 2. I'm not quite sure what that is. And opinion of other eccentric characters up by 10. Leia's behaviour is seen by others to be erratic and irrational. Okay, but earlier on, before I read that, I did say that I quite like that. It's all about imagination and creativity and such. So, what a wonderful imagination is what I originally thought, but is that what Geethan would think? Do you know what? I think Geethan would encourage Leia's imagination. I think he'd quite like that, because you'd need a good imagination to write poems and do creative writing and all that kind of stuff, things that we know Geethan is very good at, and also Geethan's written many manuscripts in the past, as we've seen, and I would have thought he'd have to use a little bit of imagination to come up with some stuff for those too, so I think he'd encourage that. I think he'd go, do you know what? Yes, Leia, you can talk to horses. Magnificent. You carry on there. I like that. Well done. So yes, she is going to become eccentric. I mean, compassionate is okay. I do quite like the compassionate trait. But if we did pick that as well, I think, maybe that's a little bit too similar. We want to play a marginally different character. Ambitious is good. We like ambitious. That's great. But yes, if she was ambitious and also compassionate, she might be a little bit too similar to Geethan. And we'd have a similar sort of play style when we become Leia at some point in the future. So the fact that she's going to be eccentric is quite interesting. That might also be quite fun to play. Because yes, we could just do erratic and irrational things, which makes sense in Leia's head, but might not make sense to other people out there in the world. So yeah. Let's go for that. You can keep the trait eccentric. Oh, I quite like that. Leia is going to be a very fun character to play as. I mean, hopefully in quite a long time. Hopefully many years. Geethan has got quite a lot left in him. So, but yes, there we go. So, Leia is coming along nicely. She's got, a good ambitious trait and now an interesting second trait. So that's quite fun. And now we have pounding hooves. My head, moans Tori as he rides alongside me. I raise an eyebrow in silent inquiry at the man's exclamation. In response, Tori simply slumps down across his horse, whimpering and clutching at his temples. Clearly someone had a good night last night, oh dear. Right, so Tori is possibly a little bit hungover. We should probably whisper around him. Everybody be a bit quiet. Okay, so slow down. We lose some stress and they like us a bit. We could laugh, but we're not going to do that. See, why don't we pick up stress? Why don't we pick up stress with that? Because we're compassionate. So we wouldn't laugh at him for feeling not very well. I kind of feel like that should be you pick up stress because you're compassionate. That one there. That one there, like if you kick his horse into gear, we pick up 56 stress. And that one there, we pick up stress for being compassionate if we just sort of trot on and don't do anything. But I think laughing is probably also maybe a tiny bit of stress, but we'll slow down. We'll absolutely slow down. Don't you worry. And we'll whisper. We'll go very quietly. Don't worry. There you go. It's probably sorted by now because time does tick by. Right. There we go. We arrive at the capital of the Khanate of Quacho. And we gain some stewardship lifestyle experience, which is wonderful. And yeah, we're now over here in this part of the world, which does look a bit chilly, to be fair. It looks a bit cold around here. I think now we're here, it might be worth a quick look around. Let's go and visit the castle holding. We might find interesting people or whatever. Okay, so Usun Bike has come along. This is our wife. There you go. You can come along for the journey. Okay. let's go and just maybe look for some contracts. Because, I mean, money is looking okay. We are earning a little bit of money as we go, but that is a little bit too low if we were to try to complete our Travels of Geeth and Geek thing. I think, is it 500 money? I'm fairly sure it's 500. Yes, 500 money to complete that. So we do need to do a few extra contracts here and there. So the town crier might have something for us. Okay, lucrative contract. Okay, that's criminal. We're not doing that. That's intrigue. Treasure map contracts. We have done one of these, I think. Did we not do one of these absolutely ages ago? So, yeah, okay, we'll do that then. Wait a couple of those onto the thing. That might be quite fun. We'll head back. Why has that popped up in the background? Hang on a minute. Hang on. We'll come back and look at that in a second. Right, so there we go. So we've got some contracts we could do. Okay, go mingle with the locals. Let's go and hear a story. We can't do those two things. And we can't do that either. Okay, we can just go listen to a story and then just sort of go away again. We have no opinions on these. When can we next do a thing? So we can lose stress from a story in February. Okay, so in a month and a bit. And that one is 1097. So 14 years. Okay, that's quite a long time. And that one is, in 3 days. Okie doke, never mind. Can't do much there. Okay, who's up for recruitment? Okay, so you are, you're very fighty. You are quite fighty, and you're only 28, so you might be around for a while. You're very clever, and you're similar to her. You're similar to her, in fact, but just significantly older. Okay, I mean, we could take a clever person. We could get you on board, or we could get another fighty person. Have we got 4 champions? Okay, who are the champions? So 22, 22, 19, and 16, I think. Yeah, these 3 are forced. And then it's just, the next highest is you. So if we get you, that might actually not be too bad. Do you know what? Yeah, you can come along. So Taymir Yurin is 108 money. That is quite expensive. That's quite a lot of money. But we're going to do some contracts to earn that back. So do you know what? Yeah, come along. You can be a champion. That's all fine. Yes. Okay, let's go and look at the castle. Hang on a minute. Hang on. People are arguing. Did we not see this before as well? So somebody's shouting, "It's not my fault." Okay, right. I wonder what they were arguing about. Approach the arguing men. From the yelling, I pick up the name Tortugal, and as the accusatory men depart, I follow Tortugal down an alleyway. He immediately starts unloading animal carcasses from a shabby cart, muttering to himself, "One noble loses his life when you watch." And how was I supposed to know the spice wine was... He slams his fist into the cart, frustrated. The dishonoured bodyguard gives me a withered look as I approach. "What do you want? I couldn't even keep a flipping plant alive." Okay, right, so do we want to recruit this chappie? Okay, he's strong. So prowess +4, and he is only 23 with a prowess of 16 in total. Okay, he's a hunter as well, and a military engineer. Okay, I mean, if you want to join for free, that's fine. So, want to come and work for me? Okay, so 15 money it's going to cost. However, it does say you replace Mitter with Tortugal as your bodyguard. Okay, I don't know if I want to replace Mitter with Tortugal as my bodyguard. Hang on, so Tortugal here is going to be average. But Mitter is also average in terms of aptitude. Oh, okay, Mitter, what's your skill? Oh, hang on a minute, hang on. Oh, no, wait, what? Oh dear, right. Mitter's not well. Our bodyguard is a bit poorly. They've got the pox. Okay, yeah, they're not doing very well. And they've only got a prowess of 11, and they're our bodyguard. Oh, no, okay, yeah, sorry, Mitter. I do apologise, but, you're not looking too good. Yeah, let's do this. So let's flex our prowess skill a bit and get them in for free. Because, you know what, you're okay. So there we go, they come in now. So they're no longer our bodyguard. I don't think. Is Mitter our bodyguard now? I don't think they should be. Hang on a minute, go to here. So our bodyguards are Mitter I thought we just replaced Mitter with the... Did I pick the wrong option? Did I pick the wrong option? Oh, okay. I'll bother. Oh, okay. Maybe I have to go and find them. Whereabouts are they? Whereabouts? Hang on. Followers. Where's the person that just joined? Yeah, Mitter is possibly not the best choice for a bodyguard anymore. Where was the person that we just found? Did I press the wrong button to not get them in? I mean, yeah, we did get them, didn't we? We did get them, so they could possibly become a bodyguard because they're quite good. They were called and there's Tortugal. There's Tortugal there. Okay, I mean, do you know what, Tortugal? You can hang around. You can be part of the camp. But I think, yes, let's get this person in as our bodyguard. So Taymir Yarin, because they are actually quite good. I should have kept it on that screen there. So, right, where is Mitter? So Mitter, I'm really sorry, but we're going to replace you because I think maybe you're not doing great. Although, Udamala is excellent at this. Okay, Udamala, 22. Okay, do you know what? You can go in and do that then, please. There we go. Appoint you there. And it'll annoy Mitter, but do you know what? It's fine. It's okay. I like the way it's a court position. It's not really a court position game. More of a sort of an unofficial camp position. But okay, so there we go. And now... hang on. But now we've lost... Now there's a question mark. Just something weird's going on here. What's happening here? Are you okay, game? Right, there we go. I think it's all sorted out. So we've got Mahasatra as a bodyguard and Udamala as a bodyguard. Okay, right, marvellous. That's all sorted. Okay, we can visit the training grounds. I don't think we should spend 120 money on getting our prowess up because our prowess is already 23, so that's quite good. Look around the garrison. Anybody around here that might be any good? You're not great, and you're dull. Okay, -2 to all of your skills. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen that before. Or, hang on a minute. Are you both? Oh no, you there. Okay, I thought I was clicking on you and it wasn't changing, but okay. You're also not great. You're not great. Okay, what we'll do is, have we got any stress? We haven't got any stress, but let's do a little bit of dice gambling because we've done this numerous times and we've never won. So maybe now is the time. And now wasn't the time. We paid 50 money to bars. Okay, right, never mind. Right, let's head back. We are done here. Okay, there's a treasure map right here. Let's do that one because there's no travel at all. Okay, oh well, not right now there isn't. So we'll take that contract. So Ipikel walks up to me and pats my shoulder. Such a good lad. I truly appreciate your aid in this one final excursion. She hands over a tattered treasure map, the wrinkles around her eyes softening as she smiles. It may not look like much, but I wrestled with Mara himself to obtain this. Treat it with care. Okay, right. Pausing for a moment to let the words sink in, the old woman then cackles. Whenever you're ready, we've a treasure to dig up. Okay, right. Let's head out. So, we now need to excavate some treasure. Okay, so travel to Kilgazar. Okay, how organise travel? Travel with camp? Yes. We can't move the camp. Oh, you'll not be able to move your camp to the vassal contract. Oh, no. Okay, I think we just get to choose which one we want to do. I thought there might be like special conditions to help us succeed or not. I mean, let's travel with the camp because we've done travelling anyway and we're quite good at this. So, yeah, we'll go there then. And we've got to go. What? What? I'm not making a year-long trip to get 50 gold out of it. How about no? How's about absolutely not? Look at the danger. Look at the danger that this is going to entail. That is appalling. If it was just here, then yeah, okay. I didn't realise it's going to require a 1-year journey to, I mean, almost the most northerly, oh no, maybe not quite the most northerly, but the most northerly point of this bit of the map. That's like right in the top corner. Okay, no. No. We're not doing that. I do apologise, but no. And we've got that census thing as well. Oh, abandon contract. Oh, did we take a contract and never do it? Oh, we'll abandon that one. We're probably miles away from that. We're going to abandon that. Okay, that'll just annoy people. That treasure map thing, we're abandoning that. There's no way we're doing that. Because that's just for 50 money. That's ridiculous. Abandon that. Sorry, bye-bye. That was a bit silly, wasn't it? Uncover secret. Instructor of knights. Okay. Do you know what? We've never done that before. We might be okay at that. I mean, yeah, we are pretty good at prowess. We're quite good at fighting. So maybe, could we give that a go? It requires us to use a trained knight's character interaction on the contractor's knights. Let's give that a go, because that might be quite fun. We'll just try that, I think. So travel to accept, councillor left court. Hang on. Does it think that we're on a journey? Maybe it thought that we were travelling around. Councillor left court. What does that mean? Okay, hang on a minute. We can take that one. Oh, hang on. So the person isn't there. Is that what that means? Okay, so we can't do that one. Oh, this is not going very well, is it? And that's an uncover secret thing. Do you know what? We're just going to go over here. We're going to go over here to where that battlefield thing was. It was around here somewhere, wasn't it? It was exactly just there, in fact. That's exactly where it was. So, yes, that's another 8-month trek. And it's remarkably dangerous. Okay. Can we please hire some guards to bring the danger down? And, yeah, forward scouts also increases the travel safety. This is really quite dangerous. Why are we going that way through potentially dangerous territory when we could be going this way? Why are we doing that? Hang on. Can we customize our route to possibly make it a little bit sort of safer? Can we come via here? Can we do that? 8 months. Did that make that any less dangerous? I'm not entirely sure. Can we go via that way? Yeah, there we go. 7 medium chance of danger, but no high and no low. Yeah, okay, we'll go for that, please. Yes, let's start moving our camp then. I can't believe that person wanted us to make a year's worth of travel for 50 money. That's a bit preposterous, isn't it? That is a bit silly. Right, okay, our next big journey begins, and yeah, we're sort of coming around here into this part of the world, and then when that's done, back down here we go, and then yes, we are going to do this. Today, we're going to complete Geethan's travel blog. We're on 53. Are we on 53? Why? Oh, because we've gone through here. Oh, so it counts if you go back through them after a while, does it? Because that's now counted as 53. Tortugal has obtained a pet dog. Tortugal, we want a pet dog. Why is everyone else getting the pet dogs? I want a pet dog. Give us a pet dog game. Okay, what other item do we have as well? A treasure map. Oh, hang on a minute. Was that the treasure map that lady just gave us? So we basically nicked a treasure map off an old woman and then ran away. Oh dear, okay. Right, we've seen this before. So yeah, Tamir and Belek are getting on with each other. Encourage the friendship. Because, yeah, that makes sense. A friendship blooms. How lovely. Yeah, we like that. We like people getting on with each other. And I think, yeah, we're nearly here. Travel Mare's Milk. Our path takes us by a sizable camp of Turkic? I don't know how you say that last bit. Turkic travellers. The group amicably gestures over to join them. A tough-looking man stirs a thick white liquid in a pot. He pours some of it into a small bowl and hands it over to me. Kumis, it's great for the bowels. Wow, hello to you. Wonderful. The two eye me and whisper to each other in their own language, just audibly enough for me to hear. Why are we wasting good kumis on this stranger? They clearly believe me and able to understand their speech, but at least they're not serving me poison. Oh, that's interesting. So if we didn't speak that language, which we of course do because we know what they're saying, I wonder if that's a bit different. And we just sort of see them whispering, going, and we don't know what they're saying. So we don't have a clue of what it is. I mean, yeah, we know that it's good kumis, so we know this is actually what he says it is. So, yeah, okay. So we'll do this. We'll lose some stress, but we haven't got any. That's fine. We'll pick up a little bit of prestige, which is okay. And the cultural acceptance between the Augurs and the Lomons increases by 2.5%, which I suppose is very exciting. So, yeah, we'll do that one. Or we could just say it's repulsive. We get rebuffed Turkic warriors for 10 years. So a tiny bit of prestige. No, we're going to do that because yeah, I think it's quite nice. We'll try new things. We're explorers now. That's what that's all about. We go to new places and we try new things. And the fixed layout has been constructed in the camp, which I think was to do with this, wasn't it? So yes, we have a fixed layout now, so we can move a little bit quicker. So our travel speed has gone up, which is brilliant. So now we can zip about the map a little bit faster, which is never a bad thing. Okay, we're now having a look around the site of the Battle of Talas. Okay, we're getting the trait Desert Warrior. I think, did we not already have that? No, I think we picked up Rough Terrain Expert. Now we're a Desert Warrior because we learned from the Battle of Talas out here in the desert. Oh, that's quite good. That's quite fun. Right, okay, so we have a brand new trait, which is good. Can we have a look around here? There's not a holding, and we can't go and gather provisions. Okay, right, so we've looked around. Yep, there was a famous battle here. Geethan, go and have a nosy about. You know, maybe read the information signs around the battle site, you know, sort of follow the path around, go to the gift shop at the end, all that kind of stuff. Look around, get inspired, write some poems, and then we shall be on our merry way. So where do we go now? Where do we go next? So yes, hang on, we'll just do that for now, because I think we do want to go back in that direction. So I think, yeah, we've covered all that off. We've done that. So, I mean, maybe to here. Possibly, we're going to have to go round some mountain. Oh, yes. Right. There are mountains in the way here, so we might need to come round this way. So do we go to Samarkand, go to Bukhara, and then sort of come through here? Cover these ones off, then go over here, and then do those. And then we'll move away from that part of the world and, you know, sort of travel west a little bit. But, yeah, okay, that's what we'll do then. So we want to go to just here. So what is that? Some sort of like a temple or something by the look of it. What's over here? What are we going to visit? The Shah-e-Zinda. Okay, a tomb complex. Okay, sounds fascinating. Let's go over there then. So 1 high chance of danger. Okay, I imagine that's over here, is it? Again, it's costing us money. It's costing us 20 money. What if we don't go with the guards? 2 high chance of danger. Could we bring that down with possibly the desert thing? So Arid Explorer Pack. Yes, we could. Much cheaper than a mercenary band. So yeah, okay, we'll go for that then. So now let's go on another bit of a wander. Quick study. It seems our time in Querilite has proven beneficial for my daughter Leia. Something about the local culture simply fascinates her, so much so that in our brief time here, she's managed to pick up passable Shaz Turkic, an achievement that the lass is trumpeting to the high heavens by speaking it around camp constantly, even dropping little words and phrases into conversations with her lessers. Smug behaviour to be sure, but perhaps with good cause. So essentially showing off. Just sort of showing off. Okay, Joe, yeah, smart girl. I mean, yeah, get that foreign muck out of your mouth. We can speak that. So, no, smart girl. Well done. Very impressive. Right, wonderful. So now she can speak a different language too. Okay, we can pick up a new perk on our journey, which is always a good thing. And I think we're going to go down the route of groom to rule. So children receive 1 to 3 extra skill points. I think that sounds quite good. So we'll go for that. So unlock that. And now we do have... Oh, Leia Geek's diplomacy increased by 1. She's already picked up an extra skill point. Already. Okay, that's quite good. Well done. Marvellous. And now we have a bit of a choice to make. Do we keep going down the diplomacy lifestyle trees, or do we maybe move over to learning and possibly get whole of body, or maybe even scholar? Because, you know, he's quite clever, is Geethan, and I think he does quite a lot of scholarly things. He does a lot of sort of writing manuscripts and reading and such like, so that would make sense too. So do we either go down here and get Patriarch? I'm not bothered about Patriarch. That's not particularly great, I don't think. We could maybe work down here and go for August, but again, that's not particularly exciting, I don't think. For us right now, I don't really see any of these being particularly fantastic. So maybe not that then. I mean, diplomacy up by 2, martial up by 1, and prestige up by 1 a month. That's quite good, but we have to get through all of those first. And that might take a while. So I think maybe let's go over here and go from, what was that one? Go from heralding and go to sagacity. That's a word I've never heard of before. I've never heard of the word sagacity, but okay. So yeah, what do we get for this? So because our diplomacy education, we get 40% more experience in diplomacy. So I think we don't get any of the bonuses. No, okay, so we're going to be picking the perks up here a little bit slower. We have already got one. We've got the pedagogy one, which isn't too bad. So yeah, okay. I think we switch over to this. If we do get some stress, we pick up 20% less, and our travel safety is, that's brilliant. Plus 10 travel safety is great, so we travel a bit safer, which is very nice. And learning schemes are a bit quicker to do, but we haven't really seen any of those yet. So, okay, let's go over here to that, please. We shall move away from our diplomatic focus and go more down sort of a learning lifestyle now. We've done a lot of diplomacy stuff. Let's become all learned and clever. And then, yeah, we do have a choice. Do we carry on going down scholar, or do we get whole of body to just, give ourselves all sorts of health boosts and make us live a little bit longer, potentially? I'm not quite sure. Do you know what, though? There's a while to go until we get the next perk for that. So we'll make that decision when we get the perk at some point in the near future. At the edge of camp, my path back from the mess takes me close to the camp's edge, where the shouts and screams of children at play draw my attention. My daughter Leia is leading several others in an excited game of tag, kicking up dust and shrieking with joy or outrage whenever any of them get caught. After a moment, Leia catches sight of me. The girl beams in my direction, clearly hovering between taking her playmates back to her camp or pushing out a little further into the wilds. Have we seen something similar to this before? I can't quite recall, but okay, so I think we would err on the side of caution here because, we don't have that many members of the Geek dynasty. There's 4, although no, she's not part of the Geek dynasty, is Obayama, so there's 3. There's us and our 2 children, Leia and Samus. And that's kind of it. Oh, Samus is apparently a desert warrior too. Well done, Samus, very impressive. So that's kind of it. That's all there is. So I think maybe we would tell her to stay within sight. So there's a 33% chance that every playing child gets a diplomacy perk, or a 33% chance they get a stewardship perk, or a 33% chance they get an intrigue perk. Or go on and explore, it's 50-50 between martial and learning perks, or we could lose some stress. But I don't think we have that much stress. But with no stress at all, so okay. I think we would tell her to stay within sight. We don't want her to wander off and get lost out there. So, stay within sight, please. And I assume she picked up her perk. And we've picked up 150 learning lifestyle experience, which is brilliant because that's what we've just changed over to, which is marvellous. So there we go. So we're getting closer to our our second learning lifestyle perk, which is good. And now we have various contracts around. So abduct foe, hired muscle. Okay, or over here, escort emissary. Okay, a transport contract requiring you to travel to a distant county. Okay, I'm not really all for that at the minute. Because last time somebody asked us to travel to a distant county, it was a year away and incredibly dangerous and over here somewhere. And I don't want to do that. So no, we're not going to do that. I think we're just going to move on. We're going to move on. When is, how many of these have we got now? 55. Another 5 more of these. And then we can create our lovely artifact thing. And Geethan's travel blog will be not complete because we are still going to go around and visit all the other points of interest, but it'll be published. The first part, shall we say, the initial bit of the travel blog will be out there for people to read, and then we just, publish extra bits as time goes by as we look at more places. So, where is next? So I know it's not there. It's over here, not even that far away. So we'll pop over here. Very easily, hopefully. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Yeah, that's hard. 18 days. Hardly anything. Yes. Move over here, please. Oh, okay. Travel to Geek Caravaneers. Okay, as we wind along the outskirts of Samarkand, I see a trail of caravan camels in the distance, and soon we meet with their strange leader. Good evening to you, worthy friend. Come in, come in. I promise you that what I have in my stall, like Transoxiana herself, are for more than they seem, he says, showcasing countless shining trinkets before my eyes. Okay, so we could pay 50 money and acquire a mysterious lamp. That is not a lamp, game. That's a box. But okay, this shining golden lamp encrusted with jewels. That's a box. It's clearly a box, game. Come on now. Right, prestige up a tiny bit. Court grandeur bonus +5, but we don't have a court. So that's completely, utterly pointless. I'll steal it. We're not going to do that. Maybe we can make a deal. We're not going to do that, or I'm not interested. I'm not interested at the moment. It's a bit too expensive. We need some money to do our final travel blog publishing. So, yeah, we're not going to do that. Sorry, my friend. I'm sure it was lovely, and it was a very boxy-looking lantern thing. But, yeah, we're not going to do that. Right, we get intrigue lifestyle experience. Okay, how near are we to picking up things in other lifestyles? So, we've got, yeah, Marshall is 725, and Stewardship is about halfway there, and Intrigue's only just 150, okay. And then Learning is 407, and Diplomacy has just got off the mark, of course. Right, okay, that's fine. But there we go. So we're now over here. So are we now on, just a quick check, 57. Okay, right, so just 3 more. 3 more. Any contracts around that we could possibly do? Anything that we could do? Okay, do you know what? No, let's just get on with the next thing, shall we? If we complete the goals, although, actually, it might be worth... no, not that. Hang on a second. There we go. Like that. Go to the thing. Let's have a chat with the town crier. Scholarly work. Yes. Perfect. 2 learning contracts. Yes, please. We'll mingle with the locals. We can hear a story. We'll do that one. Because we've seen this kind of thing so many times. Exotic learning, but it doesn't tell us what that does. But okay, we've got exotic learning for 3 months. Who's up for recruitment? Okay, there's some people who are sort of all right. I got excited there by the inheritable trait, and then realised it belonged to a 68-year-old man. That's not going to help us very much. So okay, never mind. Yeah, no, not so first. And look at the castle. Anybody in the castle that we could go and employ that might be worth grabbing? No, I don't think so. Oh, Leia's come along. That's fun. Leia's come along just to have a little look around. Okay. We could do the dice thing. One day we're going to win this. Is today that day? No, today is not that day. We're just losing so much money on dice. Deary me. Right, okay. Provisions are a bit low, actually. We might need to do some buying of provisions. When can we look for gather provisions. Okay, and it looks alright around here. It looks sort of all green and lush. So hopefully, although it is December. It's December right now. So that might possibly not help with gathering, much. There's not going to be like berries and things around. Okay, maybe we wait for a while. Okay, where are those contracts that we can do? There's one there, solicit charity, and there's one down here, create work of learning. Okay, we like doing those. So yeah, we'll travel to accept that, and I think it should be okay. Yeah, we go through here, so there is a low chance of danger, but I think it should be okay. Is there anything else we can bring with us? A cultural ambassador? That's somebody with high diplomacy. We don't need that. I thought maybe there might just be somebody to, speed things along a bit more or whatever. But no, I don't think there is. So, yeah, okay, let's go and do that then. So travel over there. There's no food cost, which is quite good because I think we're going on our own. So, yeah, okay, travel to accept that contract, please. Let's get there nice and safe, hopefully. Oh, look at that. Flying along. Right, here we go. Manuscript writing. It's going to be exhaustive. 5 chapters. We know what the deal is. Okay, so a scripture pertaining to scholarship. Okay. I mean, what does that mean exactly? Scholarship. Is that this one, a learning challenge? I think it might, but I'll dazzle them with my wits. We'll go for that one because there's an 85%, well, there's 95 there though. But if that's what they want, scholarship, and that's about sort of, learning, that's scholarly, isn't it? That's the highest chance we're going to get a few of these done. So we'll do that. Okay, a terrific chapter, marvellous. We'll do it again, a touch more wit, 77%. I think that was another terrific chapter. And again, 70%. Right, we've covered that off. So now we've got 3 out of 5 chapters that are about the thing the guy would like. And now, what is the highest chance of success? So 65% for that, 61, 55, 62, or, the wonders I've seen, I'll write about that. Oh, it's just a given success. It's just +1 score. Oh, okay, yes. You don't get anything else from it. You don't get any goodies. But it's just a guaranteed success. Okay, yeah, we'll do that then, please. And then the final chapter, is that just a guaranteed success again? Yes, and there's a 25% chance that our martial skill goes up. So because we've travelled around so much, literally because we've visited so many points of interest, we've got a lot to write. Oh, that is wonderful. Okay, we want to pick these up because now these are pretty much a guaranteed success. So yeah, okay, do that. And there we go, the manuscript conclusion. Oh, you're in a court. That's very nice. That's very fancy. Okay, right, so Chappie here, with the good hat on, is flipping through the pages of the manuscript, stopping to contemplate a piece from each page. I'll say, have you seen this? I may just put this on display. Such a mind-boggling piece of scripture. Okay, right, and again, we've done some drawing in the margins. We only get 60 money, but we pick up some other stuff too, including some provisions. 550 provisions is actually quite helpful, so there you go. Thank you so much. Marvellous. Right, 168 money. Not that much money, though. Not that much. It isn't fair. Leia's petulant shrieking could wake the dead. I said it isn't fair. Not at all. Why do we have to live out here like this? Like we're just animals roaming from place to place with no palaces, no castles, not even proper beds. I didn't ask for this poverty and I deserve better. Through the screaming and the outrage, I can see that my daughter's frustration is real. Tears of both anger and sadness roll down both her cheeks. Oh, Leia. Leia, you're okay. Oh, crap, there's another thing behind that. Don't worry, Leia. It's going to be okay. I'm going to that would be my sort of instinctive answer there. Come here, my girl. It'll be all right. We'll talk you down. It's okay. I know it's not great, but this is the life we've got, isn't it? And we have to make the best of it. So, a diplomacy challenge, 96% chance that she's going to pick up a diplomacy lifestyle perk. She's going to have so many of those. She must have quite a lot of perks unlocked. A 3% chance that she's inconsolable. And then out of that, there's a 35% chance that we pick up melancholic because our daughter hates us. However, she has picked up 105 stress. She's got a critical stress break. Although, if we do this and it works, she loses 70 of that stress. Do you know what? Come here, my girl. It'll be alright. You could go fair, you're a geek. Stand up straight. That's a military thing. I know, but it is what it is a learning challenge, and just leave her to her tantrum. No, don't, no, this is a terrible idea. Come here, my girl, it'll be alright. And she calms down. Okay, wonderful. Right, there you go, Leia. It's okay, Leia. I know sometimes times get tough, and yet we have to muddle through. We have to do what we can and come together, and it's all fine, isn't it? There we go. Right, so Leia's calmed down, and now we have another thing to deal with. Dear Siddhartha, go outside. It's late and I'm tucking into a gripping treatise on classical grammar. Oh, that's the most Geethan thing of all the things. Just reading about classical grammatical structures. Wonderful. Just as I start giggling at some delightfully snide marginalia left by the previous reader. Okay, right, so we've gone from one extreme to the other there. One thing we're reading about, some really kind of very niche subject about classical grammar, and then we start laughing at some potentially crude stuff drawn in the margins. Okay, my wife enters the tent. Okay, hello there, Obiyama. Spineless man, you neglect everything but your studies, reading indoors alone from dusk to dawn. Get your head out of those dusty scrolls, or don't come to my bed tonight. Do you remember last time? Do you remember last time? Not that long ago, Obiyama, when I killed a wolf and also chopped a man's head off. Yeah, right off there. His head was on his body, and then, after I removed it, it wasn't. His head wasn't on anymore. We had to go and find it somewhere. So, yeah, okay, yes, we do a bit of reading, but I'm also trying my best to keep people safe. We're trying to do that too. Okay, so, as you wish, you gain alluring confidence for a year. Okay, so, right, yeah, that's fine. Okie dokie. Or, perhaps we could read excerpts together from now on. Okay, or, I need not lay with you, I have the warm embrace of knowledge. Right. Okay, I mean, I don't think we'd say as you wish, because we're just really getting into this classical grammatical book thing here, and it's got fun drawings in it, so I don't think we'd do that. So could we read together, and then her learning can go up, although she will get a bit grumpy with us, or do we just go, nah, I'm not bothered, focus reading is learning +1, but she will get quite cross with us. We do pick up a learning lifestyle boost, though. Do you know what? Maybe, because we're also quite a nice person, maybe we could read together from now on, Obiyama. Come on, sit down next to me. We'll read about classical grammar. I'm sure that will be wildly exciting. Okay, where's our next point of interest? Where do we now need to go? So the next one is over here. Okay, so it's just here. That is, what are we looking at? An ancient mine. Okay, right, so let's head over here to an ancient mine. 2 months more travel and a couple of chance of danger, but hopefully nothing too bad. Desert mountains. Okay, so is that the Pathfinder gear? Does that bring that down? No, it does not. Is it the Arid Explorer pack? Okay, so now that's moved that down to just 1 low chance of danger, but we do have quite a lot of provision cost over there. Here, our provisions are not low, but yeah, they're coming down a bit. Okay, so if we head over there, look, let's get that done pretty speedily. And then, yes, we do need to get some money sorted. Although, yeah, we are earning the tiniest bit of money, but we'll get that sorted. And then, yeah, we'll try and get some provisions sorted out as well. Travel Tomb Raider. Oh, Tomb Raiders. Okay, I was going to say Lara Croft has popped up. Turning a bend on the path, we come across a group of people covered in dust, emerging from what must once have been an impressive tomb. They hoist burlap sacks that jingle and jangle, weighed down by the trinkets they've dug out of the ancient building. Times are hard, dear Duchy. Our families must be fed, and we are not doing harm to anyone among the living. Their leader looks up at us with some trepidation. He clearly realises this does not look good for them. Okay, right, so effectively they're grave robbing. Right, there is no future for those who disregard the past. You gain Punish the Destitute for 10 years. Okay, right, and we're apparently imprisoning somebody. Although I'm not entirely sure how, because we don't have a prison. The Duchy deserves his cut. Okay, Mahasata goes to look at the loot, and there is a stewardship challenge where we could pick out either a treasure or some shiny monies, or we could forgive the desperate. Oh dear, okay, I think I know what we're going to do. I'll reimburse them to return the loot. Okay, so forgave the desperate is popular opinion up by 10. We gain 100 piety, but we have to pay them some money. And we're going to lose the stress, which we don't have because we're compassionate. But also, yes, we're improvident. We give money away. So that makes sense. I don't want to do this because that's 50 money that we now have to get back to complete Geethan's travel blog. But I think it's what Geethan would do. It's what he would do. So do you know what? Don't worry. Put the treasure back, please. Put it back in the tomb. Here's 50 money. Go and buy a sandwich or something. Oh, dearie me. Okay, right. It's becoming harder to come by the money these days. Okay, stewardship experience. And yes, we're also picking up. How are we looking on seasoned traveller down here? So yeah, we've got to there. We need another 9 points in that. And we'll have completed the traveller trait, which is pretty good. Okay, right, around here, can we go and look for provisions? It's May, so I'd like to think that there should be some good stuff around. Okay, so, right, game or fodder? I can find us some things. There is 37% chance that we find a bit, 47% chance we find less, 11% chance we find nothing, 3% chance that we get hurt. Okay, I don't want that to happen. Or we could do the snares thing, and that increases the chance of us finding something by a teeny tiny bit. We'll do that. We'll do that. So let's hope we find something. 330 provisions. Okay, not exactly loads, but better than nothing. Okay, right, what's around us? Hobnob with ruler. Ooh, this contract requires you to complete a diplomacy scheme. Okay, although the money is absolute pittance. The money is nothing. Hang on. Where's our nearest, our next nearest point of interest? Over here. So a bit here. We'll go there. We'll go there. And then we're going to make our way kind of back around here. But this is sort of all okay, I think. I wonder if it might now be worth reverting back to our original camp purpose of scholars. We've done the big, long journey. And that's kind of what we did that for. We changed to explorers, really, to make our travel speed a bit quicker because we went all the way up here, which is quite a big trek. So now we're back down here. We're making shorter journeys again. So possibly we should go back to becoming scholars, and then we might get some more lovely boundary disputes to deal with rather than all of this stuff, because we don't want to do a treasury heist. We don't really want to do all of these things. We don't murder people and such like. So, yes, I think let's change back to scholars. And, that means we can get the book out again. That means we can get your book out. And, we are now in a sort of, we're doing the sort of learning lifestyle. So changing back to scholars would sort of tie in with that too. So do you know what? We're going to go and become scholars again. We love it when we were scholars. And there we go. We're back with the book. Marvellous. Right, so now, if we pop over to here, so visit the thing, think of something else, town crier, transport, diplomacy, stewardship contracts. That's the one that gives us the boundary disputes and things. So we'll do that, please. That's quite good. And local story. We'll do that one. We're getting 100 martial lifestyle. Yay, that's all very good. Anybody good up for recruitment? Not particularly. Okay, right, finally, there's somebody here with a physical trait, an inheritable trait, but they're 50. So I imagine the chance of having children with them is going to be quite small. And then you over there, not particularly great. Okay, never mind. There's this person here that we appear to be excited by. We're not going to bother. Oh, Leia's doing a little jig, which is good. Oh, that's what it is, a small jig. Marvellous. You look very good, Leia. Very good. And go and look at the castle just to see if there is somebody particularly exceptionally amazing. Not really. And we're not going to do the dice thing because we just keep losing money on that. Right. Okay, so where are those contracts? Can we please... Are they boundary disputes? Oh, thank goodness. Right, okay. Let's go and do this. Because we're very good at this. So, okay, let's get that boundary contract done. Okay, on the journey, we've passed another tomb. There appears to be just tombs dotted around everywhere. And now we're wondering whether we should possibly go in and do a little bit of grave robbing. But no, we're not going to do that because we just told those other people that that wasn't really acceptable. We are not going to do that. So I will not desecrate the dead. We're going to gain 10 stress because we're ambitious, but we're going to pick up piety as well. And it's an intrigue challenge. We might get 50 money. But we might also possibly be known as a grave robber. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to desecrate the dead. Right, here we go. Local landmark. Okay, right, what can we do? I can resolve it. We haven't got a huntsman. However, a chance for enlightened debate, you say. Okay, that's a guaranteed success. Only 37 money. Is that all? Although 550 provisions. And there we go. There we go. The full academic fury of Geek's Tabard has been deployed. And we made a tiny bit of money. Okay, that's not really enough money, is it? There's another boundary dispute over there. We'll go and deal with that one. So again, yes, it should be quite easy to get to. Just make our way round here. So not too challenging. Poodle into here. Hello. Okay, so an ancient map Okay, we're very good at this. Allow me to inspect this map, please. So they pay 30 money to us. And there we go. We've sorted that out. It's only 190 money. Maybe we're not going to get the Geethan's travel blog complete. One day we will. One day we will. Okay. Hang on a minute. So, unfamiliar rations. I think we've seen this before. The culture in Badakhshan is unfamiliar to me, and some of their customs are equally alien. This is proven especially true when Udamala, acting as a cook for the evening, beckons me over to look at the stewing pot. It's a local recipe, he begins, supposedly authentically Tajik. I was assured so by a passing merchant. I look at the substance with suspicion. Is that stewed lizard? With onions? Okay. Because we're a veteran traveller, we know that we can blend it with herbs from our own culture's cuisine, and that means we gain provisions, which is quite good. We're going to lose a tiny amount of stress we've got, and we're going to pick up expanded culinary horizons, which means we're going to pick up more goods, more provisions, when we pick them up, and lose a bit less stress and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, do that. I think we travel over here to the Panjsir mining settlement. That's our next point of interest. So let's head over there, please. That should be okay. It's going to cost some provisions, of course, but we're sort of looking okay. So we'll come down here, and again, we'll go and try and find some more contracts. Because, yeah, that's not looking great. And, yeah, the tiny amount of money that we're earning, yeah, is good. And that's fine. But we just need big piles of money now, please. Although, actually, hang on a second. Hang on. Could we go to our role of patrons? Right, you, can we have some gold? 24 gold. Yep, can we do that? Thank you. You, can we have some gold? 38 gold. Okay, right. 256. I think we're about halfway. Which, yeah, is fine. That's good. But we need some more, please. And there we go. That's another point of interest. That's another one over here. So now, what are we on now? Travels of Geethan Geek. We're on 67. We've done it. Okay, so we could now, if we had enough money, which we don't, unfortunately, get our book thing sorted out. Right, okay, let's try and earn as much money as we can. Let's do all the things we can do to go and earn some cash. Or maybe I can sell some artifacts. We could sell that potsherd thing. I would be willing to part with, yeah, the potsherd for 15 money because it's a bit rubbish. So yeah, we can get rid of that. No one's really bothered about that. I'd be willing to part with the potsherd. Never did me any good. Okay, so 15 money. Okay, town crier, intrigue, hireling, just a car contracts. Okay, nothing good there. Nothing good there. Never mind. Never mind. Let's move on. We need about another 230 monies. Where can we get that from? I do not know. But I think, is that the next point of interest? Yes, down here. Some sort of, yeah, learning lifestyle. I think it's going to be a temple or something, isn't it? Right. Okay, move back down here then. Let's see if we can find any contracts over here that might suit us. And also have a look around the temple-y thing. What are we looking at? The Buddhas of Bamiyan. Okay, so another 150 learning lifestyle. A follower's heart. Master Geethan, my leader, I have met the most fetching woman here in Bamiyan. We've only just arrived. My bodyguard Yudmila stumbles as he addresses me. Her family will not let us marry without paying me a sizable dowry. He stutters sadly. Please help me. By Siddhartha man, you're rich. Pay it yourself. Okay, is he rich? He's got 108 money. He's loaded. Of course I'll help. I mean, that's what we would do, isn't it? That's what we would do. Let's see if she's willing to run away with you. Okay, so they could elope, possibly, or not my problem. We're not going to do that. I mean, I kind of think that we'd do this. Oh, that's going to cost us 44 money, and we're trying to save money, game. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, or, yeah, that they could lose their money. They could lose a bit of their money. Okay, do you know what? We're gonna do the right thing. We're going to do the Geethan thing. Geethan is kind. Geethan is nice. He likes people to be happy. Fine. Yeah, we'll help out. Have 44 money. Okay, right. We're back down to 229 money. Can we please have a chat with the local town crier? Hireling, diplomacy interest. Okay, what about diplomacy contracts? Can we do that also? Have we got any other artifacts we could sell? Or are we using them all? There's a treasure map that we're not using. What does it do? Prestige up by the most miserable amount. Okay, something else. Sell artifacts. Okay. None of those. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We don't want to sell those things. Okay, no, not to worry. We're not going to go and do anything else. Oh, what about the tavern? Can we listen to a story? Are we allowed to do anything with this? 11% chance that intrigue goes up. Do you know what? We'll give it a go. We get exotic intrigue for 3 months. Okay, right, we're not going to hire anybody because we need the money. Right, diplomacy contracts. Regale court. It's right here where we are. We hardly get any money for it, but okay, fine, let's give this a go. We're here to earn. Okay, yes, that's what we're here to do. We are here to earn. So, okay, do that. And then, oh crikey, my daughter Leia has just finished a lesson held by Baram on the management of the treasury and the gold therein. Well, that seems very appropriate for right now, doesn't it? Leia seems to have taken the lesson to heart with a reinforced sense of justice. She's constantly talking about how everyone from the highest duchy to the lowest sorcerer plays their part in the economy of the realm. A strong sense of justice will endear you to the people. She's going to keep the trait... Oh, she's got just. Oh. Okay, right, so stewardship up, intrigue down, learning up. Okay, so she could keep just. A strong sense of justice will endear you to the people. We could just go, wahaha, no go. What you need to do is bleed them dry and make her greedy. Or emotions beget weakness, child, suppress them, and she loses just and becomes callous. I mean, those two options there are not very Geethan. They're not Geethany. So do you know what? That top one, you can remain just. So she's just, eccentric and ambitious. Okay, that's going to be quite fun. That's going to be quite good. Okay, right. Auto-invite all the people into this. And let's see what we can do. Oh, crikey. Okay, hang on a minute. We've got a learning perk. We're doing that. Okay, we're doing that in a minute because this thing hasn't gone away. Right you are. So distant shores and far-off climes. To Afghans like Marzaban Sahab, a proud Lomon man like myself is a curious foreign oddity, perhaps even something of a rare treat. Who knows when the next get a chance to speak with my kind and hear tales of my distant homeland. They are not exactly polite in their opinions, but that just makes them all the easier to goad and entertain. Okay, so we could just tell them about ourselves, diplomacy challenge. I shall paint you a picture. That's an intrigue thing, though, so we're lying, or we're just nasty. No, let me tell you about Lomon living, because a 95% chance of success is pretty good, and we managed to tell an enthralling tale. Of course we do. Right, here we go. So we have our next learning lifestyle perk. Where do we go? I think maybe we head towards scholar, because, you know, Geethan is very scholarly. He's a very clever person. He is the poet. That's his kind of official title thing. So, yeah, he likes all this. He's very clever. He loves books. We just saw that he was reading exciting treatise on classical grammatical structures or something. So I think, yeah, I think that's what we'll go for. I think we should go down the route of scholar. So, do we go for open-minded, different culture opinion up by 15, we can learn languages a bit quicker and learn some more, or do we go for camp scientists? Men-at-arms counter efficiency plus 25%, and siege phase time is down, but we don't do anything with that. Temperament now also scale by the number of followers with 15 learning or more. Okay, camp temperament. Oh, that's something I've not seen before. What's a camp temperament? Do we have a good camp temperament? Okay. Or, yeah, open-minded. Let's go for that. Because we can sort of help out with the camp temperament. Okay, I'm going to unlock this. Where is that? Where is anything? Oh, crikey. Samus has got a learning up by 2. That's quite good. Where's our camp temperament thing? Okay, right, we've got to tell some stories by the look of it. I think I know some tales. 96% chance that works. Let's just do that to make this move out of the way. Okay, camp temperament. Where is that? I'm not entirely sure. Camp succession. Where? Oh, here we go. No, is it down here? No, that's camp succession. I don't know where the camp temperament is. I do not know. Is it in here? Camp overview is all of our things. Okay, that's fine. Role of patrons, followers. Oh, here we go. Camp temperament, steadfast. Okay, I assume that's a good thing. We're all sort of working together. We're all happy. Yeah, okay, that's good. Right, marvellous. Right, back we go then to sorting out this thing. Let's just get this done. Look, let's get this scheme done. We shall regale the court of this chappie with many exciting tales. Oh, crikey. Okay, and more things are popping up. Okay, so we're around the campfire, and what's going on? So look, all I'm saying, Chortle's Usun bike, okay, our wife, to the giggling of several other followers, is that poor Ipekel can't be faulted for a colossal ego. After all, it's the biggest thing she's got left to her name these days. Oh no. Oh, that's not very nice. Okay, so we're going to mock Ipekel. Okay, no, that's not very kind, is it? Tell a joke of your own. Ah, okay, hang on. So we could laugh at Ipekel. We could laugh at our wife. We could just go, do you know what? Tell a joke of your own. Or we could soak it in. I mean, tell a joke of your own sort of makes sense. So say, do you know what? Don't pick on people. Make a joke all of your own, please. We'll go down that route, I think. And yeah, it seemed to work out quite well. Right, let's get this done. Let's get this thing all sorted out. We'll get up to like 5 key thingamajigs. And then we shall finish regaling the court of Marzaban Sahab. Oh, and there's wonderful news. Obayama is pregnant again. We are going to have a 3rd child, which is just magnificent. Okay, right, this is really good news. That is very good. So, yeah, the future of the dynasty is getting better and better. It's getting more secure each time a child is born. That is never a bad thing. Okay, so the success chance is going to go up of this to about 100%, I would say. But we now just need to get the key thingamajigs. Father, I have a request, stammers my daughter Leia. Behind her, shyly clinging to my girl's hand, lurks a gangly Afghan youth. This is, oh, I don't know how to say that, Zusia. I really like him, and I was wondering, could he come with us? His parents too, he can't leave them behind. Okay. Right, hang on. I need to investigate who you are. Are you nice? You are ambitious? Just an eccentric? Okay, and charming. You are pretty much exactly the same as her. I can see why you get on. Okay. Yes, I suppose we could accommodate another family. So they're going to bring their parents too. Okay, are you both okay? You're not like, serial killers or murderers or whatever. No, they seem like okay people. In fact, you're generous. We'd probably quite like that, yeah. And the dad is, lazy, fickle and calm. That's sort of okay. You're not sort of angry or maniac or whatever. Do you know what? Oh, crikey. We're going to lose quite a lot of provisions. But we are going to pick up some more people. Do you know what? Yes, they can come with us. Absolutely. There we go. And he's got a fancy hat on. Very nice indeed. Right, we're going to get this done. Let's get this finished. Let's get up to 5 little key things and finish our regaling. Oh my goodness me. Right, okay. I think we might be spending some more money soon. As I struggle to make out the tiny letters on the scroll before me, I feel a headache building once again. Why do scribes insist on writing such small symbols? I squint and try again. Nothing short of a miracle. With the aid of a stone of glass, even old men struggling with bad eyesight could read with ease. Okay, so how old are you now, Geethan? You're 40 years old and your eyes are beginning to give up a little bit. I think we'd buy a magnifying glass, or a stone of glass as they call it. It's 50 money, but I think we would. I can't see Geethan throwing everything away. Sell everything which is impossible to read. We don't want to do that. We want to read everything. We are very, very learned. We want to go and have all the knowledge, cram all the knowledge into our head, please, which means we're going to need to do this. That would give us 50 money. That's going to take away 50 money because we're going to buy a lovely, exciting magnifying glass. Okay. We're now going to be on less than 200 money. This is not the plan. We can't keep spending all of this money. Oh, dearie me. Oh, blood on the snow. Okay, it comes from nowhere, hitting me clean in the temple. I didn't even see the projectile coming, much less try to dodge, and for a moment I stagger, blinded. A sharp peal of giggles ring out behind me and I whirl. Leia rises from her hiding spot, another snowball readily clutched in her vicious little hand. She's throwing snowballs at me. Okay, we're having a snowball fight. You and Leia toss snowballs until your fingertips freeze. We lose stress and we get on with each other because we are having a whale of a time having a snowball fight. Oh no, you got me. You let Leia pelt you to a heart's content. Okay, or you think you can face me in Snow War? Child or no, this is battle and you intend to win. Okay, so we could either... Oh dear, okay, yes, that doesn't work out well for us. Or, I'm busy, go and bother somebody else. Oh, no. Good shot. Come here, you little rascal. We are going to go and play at throwing snowballs at each other until our fingertips freeze. Hopefully not to the point where we get frostbite, because that will be bad. Okay, yeah, there we go. Wonderful. Oh, we're now having a snowball fight. That's brilliant. I like the little sort of new story things that pop up with your wars and your children and such. They're quite fun. They're all very good. Right, here we go. Let's just get this done. Oh, our son and... Oh, we have a new player heir. Because, of course, we have a sort of a male-dominated inheritance type thing, a male preference gender law. So because we've now had a son, our son is going to take over. Oh, Leia. Leia was set to take over. But now, no. I mean, at the moment, King Geek will change that around, but no. Okay, so we've got a new heir, which is good. 3 children, which is also good. Right. Okay, what do we call you? Our first son and also our new player heir. What do we name you? I think we're going to call him Aragorn. I think that sounds quite good. Aragorn Geek does have a very good ring to it. So in terms of, kind of geeky areas, geeky franchises, whatever, we've got Leia Geek. So we've got Star Wars covered. Samus Geek. Got a little bit of kind of Metroid Nintendo geekery going on. And now we've got Lord of the Rings geekery with Aragorn in there. So there we go. Welcome, Aragorn, our new player heir, our first son. That is brilliant. Okay, right, we need to make sure that we are educating Aragorn. The only thing is, that means we have to stop educating somebody else. I'm really sorry, Samus. We might not be able to educate you. Okay, how do we not educate you anymore? How do we do that exactly? Hang on, we go to here, don't we? I think it is. We go into here, and then yes, in terms of wards, can we... There you go. Remove Guardian. Okay, so remove you as a Guardian. And then, yes, Aragorn, we're going to have to educate you because you are now the new player heir. Okay, so there we go. We'll look after you, Aragorn. And then, in terms of Samus, yes, educate child. I mean, yeah, our second. Let's get Lakshman Singh to do it because they are pretty good at many things. So, yeah, could you do that, please? So you do that. And also, do we know where you're going? You're going down. Oh, that's your memories. Education focus. You've got a learning of 3 as a base. That does seem maybe like you're going down that route, and you're pensive, so stewardship and learning. So do you know what? Yeah, learning education. I think that's where you're going to go. So there you go. You can have a learning education there, Samus. 3 years old already. Good grief, time is flying by. Right, how are we doing down here? Have we got our 5th key thingamajig? No, but we are mere days away. Okay. Oh, crikey. So many events, so many things. Oh, there's another thing behind us as well. Good grief. Right, the Buddhist play in Bamiyan. It's been brought to my attention that Merwan, a renowned Buddhist playwright, intends on a performance of his work titled Mara's Inferno. Okay. Oh. Right. The price of admission is steep, but this is likely a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to witness a Merwan play with my own eyes. Okay, do you know what? We're not going to turn that down because that is a very Geethan geek thing to do. So, okay, right, we're going to go and do that. And now a guide to, okay, just a few final quill scratches and done. A complete pamphlet on the locals of Bamiyan and their eccentricities. Alright, not an exhaustive one, but words don't grow on trees. They must be laboriously copied, letter by letter. Okay, so what do we title this little wonder of learning? Okay, we've got a few options. So if we call it People and Places, we get Diplomacy +4 for 10 years. If we call it Prose and Poetry, we get Learning +4 for 10 years. If we call it Plants and Animals, we get Diplomacy and Learning up by 2 each for 10 years. And if we just keep scribbling and such like, we lose stress. I mean, let's call it Prose and Poetry. I would like to think that this kind of pamphlet thing that we've written is full of exciting tales and poems and things. And yeah, we're going down a learning focus now, so that would make sense. So yeah, we'll go for prose and poetry, please, and get our learning up by 4. So our learning is now 26, which is pretty good. And I think we're done over here too. But now we've got another thing. Well, this is this play we're watching. As I watch the play unfold before me, it quickly becomes clear why Merwan is so well known as a literary genius. The prose, the performance, all of it makes me feel as though I'm witnessing the events of the Buddha Vakana, whatever that might be, unfold in front of me, as if I were there to behold... Oh, crikeys. Tathagatagaba's work myself. Once the play is drawn to a close, I find myself alone with Merwan. Okay, you must teach me to interpret the Buddha Vakana as you do. We pay them some money, we gain some piety, we get some learning lifestyle, and we pick up some stress, or we say, I could write better than that, and we have a learning lifestyle challenge against Merwan. Okay, yeah, that one. I genuinely think Geethan would do that. He'd go, do you know what? I can do better than that. Yeah, it's very good, but have you seen what I've written? I wrote a story about how I beheaded a man because I really did that time. Okay, right, hang on. This is ready to go, I think. We can do this. 100% chance of success. Let's get this done. Okay, so that worked. We earned 36 money. All that, and we earned 36 money and 275 provisions. Okay, right, good job, folks. Good job. I mean, yeah, that took a long while. What else is there around? Fight corruption, improve ruler reputation. That's a diplomacy scheme that pays... Okay, it pays a little bit more money. Okay, that's quite good. I've got spycraft... Hobnob with ruler, hired muscle, murder foe. Okay. Okay, let's try and improve a ruler's reputation then, shall we? Let's go and do that. Although, actually, hang on. Around here, roll of patrons. Can we get some money, please? 23 money, thank you. Can we get some money? 25 money. Okay, back up to 286 monies. We're going to go down here. I think we're going to wrap things up in a second. And I realise that once again, we haven't completed Geethan's travel blog. We've got all the points of interest. We now don't have enough money. If it's not one thing, it's the other. So we'll head over here. That is... Oh, it's really easy. It's a really easy trip. So we'll go over there. We'll start that. Helping out. Okay. Hang on a minute. Aragorn is trying to help out. Aragorn is tugging up my shirt sleeve, holding up a bunch tunic. When were you born? Aragorn, you're literally 2 and a bit months old. How are you holding bunch tunics and helping me out? Do you know what? It's fine. Yeah, you're helping me out. Thank you, Aragorn, you little star. Wonderful. A Buddhist play of my own. It's been quite some time since I originally vowed to outdo the inferior work of Merwan, and as the ink of my scribes grows dry, I admire my own work. 2,000 Lomon's Nights is a work deserving of being called a masterpiece by my own humble reckoning. The only question remains is who should play the lead role. Myself in disguise, of course. Now we have to do a diplomacy challenge against Merwan. We have to outperform Merwan in a playwriting duel. This is magnificent. Okay, can we do this first? Can we get this sorted? Okay, I take a deep breath and prepare to perform my play, assured that it will be impeccable with me here to deliver its pious message. I take a deep breath and recite my lines flawlessly, the audience surrounding me, falling captive to my words. I enlighten them with my masterful interpretation of the tales from the Buddha Vakana. As the crowd erupts into applause, I am assured that I outdid myself and showed Merwan how a real Theravadan writes a play. Okay, so other characters will go around and sort of posture about how strong they are or how good they are at sword fighting and all that kind of stuff. And we're here going, do you know what? I wrote a better play than a man who's quite good at writing plays. Brilliant. It's the most Geethan of all the things. And we gain a learning lifestyle perk. Did we not charge for people to come and watch our play? That might have been quite nice. Okay, and right, we've got the new perk. Let's go and get open-minded, take the custom where it comes. Wanderer, trait experience goes up, but that's, we've sort of sorted that out. Open-minded, different culture opinion. Let's get that one done. And also our level of fame has gone up. Okay, we are now exalted among men. Geethan Geek is now exalted among men, just to the point where he writes an amazing play. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to wrap things up for now, because we have done quite a lot and there's been many words. So yeah, we'll wrap things up for now, and I'm gonna say it again, but next time, but really possibly until something else gets in the way, we're going to complete Geethan's travel blog, because I thought we were going to do it this time. I thought we had it completely in the bag, and yeah, the points of interest is done, but now we haven't got enough money, so we need to sort of, not quite double our money, but that would be quite nice. We need to get a great big pile of money. Hopefully we can pick up a little bit from doing this. That was 64 money, so we're going to help somebody improve their reputation, unless it turns out that they're a complete scoundrel, and we don't want them to be well known because they're evil or whatever. So we'll see how that plays out, and then we'll just keep travelling around. We'll keep travelling about. We'll go back over here to the other points of interest, and then sort of cover them off, pick up all these sort of lifestyle experience and such, and yeah, try to complete Geethan's travel blog, or the first bit of it anyway. But unless something completely ridiculous happens next time, we will get that done. I mean, yeah, I'm saying that, who knows what will happen, but it will be good. It will be splendid if we can complete Geethan's travel blog next time out. And then, yeah, we just carry on exploring. But yeah, that's going to be the big goal. We will see if that happens, or if there are other complications and or distractions when we come back. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Crusader Kings 3. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. Right, if we connect to there and open the door, we're going to get vaporized by this laser. And there's an electronic thing, which looks like a sad kind of Game Boy. I'm a tiny little sort of stick person in a computer. I can't steer the train as such. And look, we are outside and we're in a gutter. Oh, happy days. Hello, Leaf.